What's up YouTube, it's Ghost 8 again, and I just got back from a camping trip yesterday, and I have shot a couple of videos up there that I think you might like to take a look at. Firstly, an update on my K-bar. Took it with me, as you'll see in the videos. It's still in pretty good condition. These paint chips right here are my fault. I sharpened it, probably with a incorrect sharpener for the knife. It's not a diamond sharpener, I believe, which is what you need for the K-bar, since the steel is so strong. But anyways, beyond the K-bar, this is the knife that I wanted to show you. I got a knife not too long ago before I got the K-bar that I did not show you in the last video because it was an unboxing. This is my Cheaper Than Dirt rough use knife. It was $17 with shipping from cheaperthandirt.com. It is the drop point design if anybody's looking to buy it. Highly recommend it for camping or bushcraft use. Sheath, first off, nothing special. It is a Cordura woven material, I believe. It just pretty much keeps you from stabbing yourself. I don't like that it doesn't have any tie-down options like the K-bar does. This K-bar sheath has multiple tie-down options all along it, where you put a rope around it, strap it to your leg, and if you notice with a big knife, when you're drawing it, you can have a lot of issues with the knife moving around on your leg, and that K-bar sheath really allows you to lock it down. You're going to need consistency on the draw, especially with a self-defense knife. But this is a camping knife, and it was really cheap, which is what I wanted. I wanted to get a high quality knife that would last me, that I did not care if I trashed around, and this fits the bill absolutely perfectly. Here's the knife, and as you can see, I really have put it through some rough use. Paint chipping all across the board, and that's because I put it through a lot of batoning use, which is putting it on a log of wood, hitting it with another log of wood from the top to split it in half, fire processing, if you don't have a full-sized axe. And it works pretty well. It's a thick blade. I think it's about 3/16 of an inch thick. Not horrible for batoning, but it does have these very large, prominent flats on the side of the blade, which, as anybody knows, are going to hamper your batoning process through wood because you need a wedge design. You need it to be coming through, fabricating with your hands, but you need a wedge. This first part of the blade, up to about a third of the way up, is the wedge, and the rest of it's flat. But it still works fine. It takes a good edge. I sharpen it with the same sharpener that I put an edge on this with, and it takes a very sharp skin shaving edge. And I like the knife. It's very good. People have complained previously about handle wiggle. There's a little bit. The K-bar obviously doesn't have any because it's a much more expensive knife, but it's understandable. You're not going to have a very good quality control when you get a knife like this. And I've heard people talking about the entire blade assembly shaking loose from this handle. And I've never had that happen to me, at least yet, and I've put it through some pretty rough use. Rougher than anybody I really think would need to put through it in their own practical applications. But it held together really nicely. I wouldn't be surprised if other copies of this blade from the same manufacturer do have defects and issues, because, again, it's only $17 with shipping, which is $7. So, $10 knife, $7 shipping. Anyways, that's that knife. It's 440 steel, by the way. Nothing really special there. It's not even 1095. It doesn't have any really remarkable carbon content or anything like that. But it's a good knife. Put it through some good use. Batoning it this weekend. Should have shot some videos for you, but I did not have the camera on me at the time when I was. But I do have some videos with the D2 Extreme. Got some bottles. If you follow me on Facebook, you know what's coming. I have some pretty fun videos to show you, something I've been waiting to do ever since I really first saw videos of the K-bar on YouTube, people slicing through immense number of bottles. I duplicated that for you, and here's the clips. Alright, cutting test between this Cheaper Than Dirt rough use knife and the K-bar D2 Extreme. See which one cuts better. Two identical bottles, one at a time. See which one goes through easier. That wasn't very easy. I don't know what happened there. Alright. How was that knife? Let me watch the dogs over next time. Alright, K-bar D2 Extreme. Cutting it that way this time. There we go. I think I hit it at a bad angle last time. I'd say the K-bar went through easier, but we can do another test. Alright, you can start. Alright. Do another cutting test, resharpen this one. Gonna try two bottles now. See which one goes through easier. Try the cheapen the dirt knife first. That knife was only 20 bucks. Or actually, $10. So, the color differences are going to be the same. These are the same bottles, and these are the same bottles. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. Take it right off. Easy. Alright. There's the cheapen dirt. I don't know how much easier it's going to be. A-bar. Pretty easy. No, I'd say they're both pretty darn sharp. I don't know. Alright, this is a D2 Extreme cutting test on 5 bottles. A lot of wind noise up there, hard to hear. That's why I recorded over the audio. Alright, this is a failed cutting test on 8 bottles from ground level. I hit it at a bad angle. It's not the fault of the knife. Alright, this is the K-Bar D2 Extreme cutting test on 10 bottles. Again, windy day, lots of noise up there, that's why I'm recording over the audio. And here's a ground shot of the 10 bottle test.
You did it. I think you got all of them. Nice. Look at all that. Yep. 10 bottles. With the sharp.
Alright, here's the failed cut, 11 at ground level.
Oh, you went underneath them.
And here's the aerial view of the failed 11 bottle cut. I did slice the bottles, but the knife did not go far enough forward to actually cut off all the tops of them. You can notice they are leaking a little bit all over the table, like that one is right there. It's because I did slice through the front of it, I just didn't sever it. Alright, this is the proper cut on 11 bottles. This one actually makes it through. Alright, this is the ground view of 11 bottles, the successful cut.
Did him. Major that time. Hold up your knife in triumph. He did it and even got wet.
Yeah, that was what happened
there
last
they
time.
Are.
I knew the knife had the power in it, I just didn't have the angle right.
Look at that, all chopped in half. Nice and clean. Look at that.
Now I'm soaked.
Did it.
I found this pretty amusing. Slow motion of the 10 bottle test. Here's a slow motion of the aerial shot of the 10 bottle. Here's an aerial shot of the slow motion 11 bottle test. And here's my favorite, the 11 bottle slow motion test. As always, guys, thanks for watching the video. Give it 2 thumbs up, favorite it, like it, all that good stuff helps me out a lot. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of it. Let me know any suggestions for the future, what you'd like to see me do, or what you'd like to see changed about the videos. And as always, good night and good luck.